Bienvenidos a todos, ¿cómo están? Buenas tardes, buenos días, buenas noches a todos los que nos están viendo ahora. Esta charla, tenemos una charla súper interesante, se llama El futuro de las aplicaciones móviles con IA. ¿Cómo, qué desafíos viene en la construcción de aplicaciones móviles con inteligencia artificial? ¿Cómo podemos arquitecturar todas esas soluciones móviles? Aquí nos acompaña Sridhar. Sridhar voy a mencionar su palmarés. Sridhar es un arquitecto experimentado en aplicaciones móviles, manager en ingeniería, con más de 19 años de experiencia en la construcción de aplicaciones móviles en distintas industrias. Él lidera un equipo de ingeniería en Optum y él se encarga, él ser responsable de toda la parte de arquitectura, diseño, despliegue de productos móviles, y además es uno de los líderes que enseñan en la Universidad de Carnegie Mellon en Estados Unidos y es un activo participante de los proyectos de IA en el mercado, en las comunidades tecnológicas. Welcome to JConf Peru, Rida. How are you doing?
Hey, thank you for having me here. Nice to meet and share my knowledge with the
With
developer
pleasure, with
community.
pleasure. It's our with pleasure. Thank you to share with us, to join us. We're going to speak. You can speak in English. Don't worry. The, the stage is yours. It's yours. Okay. Go ahead.
Thank you for
Thank you.
having me here. So, hello all. This is Sridhar Mutineni, and I'm a principal engineer with Optum, which is a United Health Group company. So I am working as a principal engineer here, working on the mobile applications for the healthcare domain. But today's topic is so let us dive into the today's topic.
Sure, sure. We are going to share your screen to start with the presentation.
Yes. Oh, this is asking me to quit and reopen. I think this is the first time I am doing the.
Don't worry. In the button part, there a button to say show share your screen. Okay. Vamos a esperar que vuelva a conectarse Srida. Listo.
Yes.
Come back. You come back. Okay.
Yeah.
Share your screen. In the below part, there a button to display and share your
Yeah.
screen.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
Hey, hello, hello all. Yeah, today's topic is the future of mobile apps with artificial intelligence. Hope everyone able to see my screen. So, mobile apps are like evolving with incredible pace, and AI is in the forefront of all the mobile apps with advancement in the AI. So these AI powered features are like changing the way how we interact with the mobile apps, uh, with the more personalization features as well as more predictive analytics from the user's device, like usage behaviors and shopping habits, and all of those habits are included. So this is the today's topic, how the what is the future of mobile apps with the advancements in the AI, and we'll go with some of the examples of use cases. And coming to this, so this is about me, myself, Sridhar. I am a mobile architect and engineering manager with around 19 to 20 years of IT experience across the various domains, with a proven track record of managing the different teams co-located in a different regions. Uh, so right now, currently, I'm working as a principal engineer with Optum, where I oversee the architecture and design of and deployment for all the mobile applications within the Optum. Um, so yeah, my I have a good, strong leadership and mentoring capabilities that will help the team to grow in a with various mobile technologies. This is about me. And yeah, when we look at this AI in mobile applications with the current trends, so okay, then I think we can look at the personal user experiences with the AI. AI has a more personal, based on the user's personal habits and all the individual preferences. So AI will deliver like a personal user experience. So we can deliver like a personal user experiences based on the behavior and data and all the habits of a user. And also the more like a conversational interfaces. So one of the example of a conversational interface is a chatbot. We can also develop a more interactive chatbots with AI on the mobile apps. So this will help the uh, some of the e-commerce. This is applicable for any domains like e-commerce or healthcare apps. So they can do the more natural language processing with the device microphone capabilities and the camera capabilities. With advanced image and video recognition with the mobile phones, the camera capabilities, the AI can take the advantage of using the camera in recognizing the relevant videos and relevant yeah, images. So suppose we are traveling to an unknown country where we don't know where to navigate. Like we are trying to find a hospital near us, so maybe we can try to capture image. We don't know what is that shop is, so maybe with advanced image and video recognition capabilities, so we can do the image capture and that will do the language translation for us. Also with the users, the AI is predictive analytics, so that will help us to give a more valuable insights from the users data and users behavior. So these will enable us to develop a proactive app improvements and targeted marketing campaigns for the specific users. And also we can also provide them like a personalized shopping recommendations and some of those um, for the end users. So now let us look at the some of the case studies in a different domains. So this is one of the case study of a in the finance domain. So based on the so AI-powered mobile apps, financial mobile apps can look at their personal insights and personal spending habits of a user, and based on that they can suggest different investment decisions or a more money saving habits or like investment decisions for the end user, so that this will be like a better financial management for the end user. uh, and also one of the other uh, case study from the finance domain is like a enhanced fraud detection. So based on the AI algorithms will analyze the users transaction patterns and the locations that will help us to help the banking domains or finance domains to identify the suspicious activities on their accounts. That will help them to reduce the fraud and protecting the users money uh, by alerting them or blocking the cards when there is a fraud activity on the member's account. So this is the one of the most common use case what we saw, like the fraudulent fraud detection, like when our financial data is known to have one of the fraudulent user, then you can start using our financial information to spend something on top of our account. So this AI algorithms will help identify the fraud and stop then and there. That will save the protect the money of a user. Yeah, so some of the second use case studies from the more from the e-commerce area. So e-commerce area. So when so this can I mean one of the use case in the e-commerce is like it can identify the users analyze the user's personal spending habits and personal product. It can suggest the product recommendations based on the user search and based on the users uh, the analytics. Also, it can provide optimized pricing and predict the future trends by allowing the business to improve the more customer experience to boost the sales on a specific product. And also the another advantage of a powered chatbot. Chatbots are like now everywhere with integrated with the most of the e-commerce and all the domains, but chatbots are play important role with a by providing a consistent support and addressing the queries effectively. So it can also provide the AI driven product recommendations. This led to more increased engagement between the e-commerce and the user. Now let's look at some of the use cases from the healthcare domain. So healthcare domain, this AI can provide a more personalized medical apps, which will help the um, members and patients, which can help them to do the more proactive health monitoring, like the wearable devices will continuously transmit data like the number of steps per a user, if there is any heartbeat issue or oxygen levels, if it is connected to the health devices like a blood pressure monitoring or a weight scale. So all of this data it can continuously send it to the person medical apps, and which can identify the proactive health issues like when some member is having the different trend in the heart rate. So it can identify like a heart issues proactively, and uh, then it can guide the member to take the right decision to maybe go to the nearest hospital when there is something abnormal happening on the member's health. Also, it can also analyze images like X-ray images and other images and help in the diagnosis for the members, for the providers. Um, so this is some of the use cases from the healthcare domain. These are some of the use cases in a in case of travel domain. So AI can help them with providing helping them with itinerary planning. Like if you take an example of the Expedia and some of the travel apps, they have a inbuilt itinerary planning with AI engines. So if we yeah, so the AI engines will help us to plan the based on the number of days and the location. So it can suggest us the best travel itinerary for a specific trip. Also, the AI will help us in doing the real-time translation and communication when we travel to the country with a completely different language. We don't know what they are speaking, what is the right. So this real-time translation and communication, it can also do the some of the communication um, with the help of the AI. Also, the chatbots will help them to identify the reach out to the customer query, customer service, and answer the most common queries without waiting for the customer agent. So, okay, so how can we design a scalable AI infused architectures onto mobile apps? So, any designs require a solid foundation. So, designing a scalable mobile architecture for mobile apps require on a high level. It's a three-layered approach. What we call like designing the base solid ground for the data management. So in this case, more to support the elasticity and scalable elasticity. So we can use the cloud data management solutions so that it can support the large number of data volumes. The second step involved the efficient data pipelines and secure storage. So if we take an example of if we are working with the customer data, the secure storage and secure processing is important because this customer data may include some of the PHI, PII, personal health information, and personal identifiable information. So, and also we need to have a more easily deployable and easily updatable modular components so that when there is a change in the platform or change in the AI provider, we can quickly change and adapt to the updated frameworks. So when designing AI in the mobile applications, we have to follow some of the ethical considerations and making sure our data is secure, and we need to follow the data privacy guidelines and provide the security because mobiles collect the vast amount of data including personal information, users location information, and all the browsing habits. So every developer must implement a robust, secure measures to protect the data from the unauthorized access and the data breaches. Also, we need to make sure our algorithm is uh, fair and it does not do the bias. So yeah, we should also make sure our mobile application is compliant with the fairness and transparency principle. Make sure it is tested with a wide variety of data, and developer must identify and mitigate any if there are any bias in the algorithms. Also, the other principle of AI and ethics is transparency and explainability. So we should explain our algorithm, how we implemented and what are all the features were. So user should deserve to understand how the AI powered features work. Transparency is crucial. Developers should aim for the explainable AM system that provide insights into decision making process. So whenever we are designing a mobile application with AI, we have to follow all of this ethical principle to make sure that is the right solution. So these are all the mobile applications who are coming with AI integration challenges. So when we are working with the future challenges, some of the future challenges can be include data more adopting more data privacy and security. When we are integrating the AI into mobile apps, there can be a more concerns around the data privacy and security. Developers should must implement the data encryption and uh, security techniques to protect the user's data. And also, we need to make sure our app is app should support the scalability and performance. So AI models are like a computationally more intensive and more challenges for the mobile app performance and scalability. So developers need to optimize the models to support the mobile apps. So the another challenge is more integration complexities. So integrating the AI into mobile app is more complex. So developer need to navigate and uh, identify the complex frameworks and ensure seamless integration with a loose coupling around the AI framework, so that when there is a issue with one of the framework, we can always switch to other provider. So when driving AI innovation in your application, so you should embrace the continuous learning, because AI is continuously evolving, and yeah, there will be like more and more learning on a day to day, and more the new algorithms and new frameworks are coming day to day, right? So we need to make sure our app has the more up to date uh, AI capabilities, and also we need to keep an eye on more emerging trends and adapt your strategy accordingly. Another driving innovation, I think what we need to do is start with a smaller task and experiment with a smaller piece. So this is to encourage a culture of experimentation with your development team. Create a space where developers are free to explore different ideas on a different approaches, and even if they run into failure, it is like a learning opportunity with the results of these experiments. They can do the more better way, and so and collaborating with the more AI experts that will help the team to grow and I mean more we can get a more updated models and help with the AI experts. So when we look at the future of AI and the mobile applications, so we have a more personalized experiences. This is a keep on growing area with a personalized experience for the member because we can improve our apps based on the user preferences, habits, and his emotional state because mobile apps can capture the user's emotional state with the camera capabilities and the mobile apps can support the more recommended content based on the user's mood. So the new possibilities for a yeah beyond the existing applications, AI is paving a way for entirely new categories of mobile apps. So I think AI is like a more emerging area we can and growing area. We can keep on adding the more AI capabilities into mobile apps so that uh, it is like a more experience, more improved experience for the end users. So when we are like so the future of mobile AI is like a developers I mean more personalized experiences for the users and mobile will have a more users more of users data like a personalized health data like and their shopping trends and their banking habits so that can shape the future of more mobile interactions and engagements to the new heights. Yeah, thank you because this topic is more evolving across the uh, AI is more evolving across the mobile applications. Uh, if you have any questions, please connect with me or LinkedIn or Medium. Uh, we'll share this presentation after the session.
Thank you, Sridhar, for your presentation. There are no questions in the live, but I have a question for you. What is the about the ethical concerns about the put some decisions for the AI and the mobile solutions? What is the ethical concerns the market is working on?
Oh, yeah. So AI has a ethical principles like every AI application should follow the principles like a fairness and transparency. Every AI application should uh, transparently show what it is doing, and it also should not. The solution should be bias free. I mean, it should not be
Mm.
different results for different uh, communities and genders. So those are the some of the ethical principles of AI, as well as we need to make sure the secure data safety and security is maintained.
Okay, okay. We have another question, a new question here. I show in the screen. Said Frank Ayala said, "What specific metrics can be used to evaluate the success of the AI driving personalized experience in mobile apps.
Uh, so again, that is application to application specific. With the recent introduction of iOS 18, Apple introduced some of the inbuilt models into iPhones. And Google also have a Google the models onto Google Android phones. So they have their own analytics, as well as we can also implement our own analytics to implement the personalization, as well as the metrics around the more personalization needs for the every app.
Okay, 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 perfect. Another question from Frank. He said, "What are the potential risks of over reliance on AI in mobile apps, and how can they be mitigated?"
Potential risks.
Yes.
Yeah, I think one of the potential risk is the because mobile apps will work closely with more PHI, more PII data. So we always need to make sure we have the more
Mhm.
secure encryption in place while transferring the data or when interacting with models, so that data will be always safe and secure. So that is one of the important aspect we need to make sure that is followed.
Mhm. Yeah, sure, sure. Okay. Future questions. Do you think in the future we can will be able to run the AI models self-host in the AI models in the mobile apps, or
Yes,
so far we can just pin in the API to get responses?
yes. So Apple recently introduced the Core ML. Core ML
Mhm.
is a model which will do the some of the uh, duties, basic tasks within the device itself without interacting with the APIs. So Google also coming up with a similar model, on-device models
Mhm. Yeah.
that will help the mobiles to. I mean, there are more improvement areas coming. This is a beginning, so on the mobiles especially. Uh, AI space is completely evolving over every day. So same thing with the on-device models. Also, there is a more evolving growth
Mhm.
in general.
Right, right. That's right. Okay. Um, last question. Last question for the people said, how can small scale experiments with AI in mobile apps be scaled up effectively without losing quality or increasing risk?
Uh, so if we want to start with something on the mobile, we can start with maybe some of the chat GPT or
Mhm.
integrating more of a chatbots into mobile apps. Start with that and explore more on the personalization level, so that we can achieve like a step-by-step approach instead of start everything onto all together into at a time.
Okay. All right. This is all questions we have so far. Um, I gonna put in the chat your LinkedIn to contact by future questions. Maybe for the people could be have more question in the future.
Sure.
I put in your LinkedIn. Any question, guys? Can you contact ping him directly in the LinkedIn to be more aware about the future challenge in the AI aspect. Thank you so much,
Thank
Srida.
you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you all. Have a good rest of your remaining sessions.
Right. Thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
great day. Good-
Good day.
Goodbye. Thank you.
Bye.